What's up, guys? So I was thinking of doing my first drawing video. So I do a lot of character designing, you guys know. And I thought it'd be cool to start doing videos where I just sit down, you guys can watch along if you want, and I'll just draw. A lot of times I'll just start designing characters and I have no idea what I'm drawing or who they're gonna be. I kind of just let the character reveal themselves, and I kind of just find the character as I go. I mean, there's times where you specifically know what you're gonna draw, who you're gonna draw, the character that you're setting out to create. But there's also times where it's just super fun to sit down and just character design and draw, and you kind of just go with it and find that character as you go, it's just super fun. So I think that's what we'll do today for the first video. I have no specific character in mind, I'm just gonna start drawing. And so you guys can watch along if you want, if you like, if you have some time in the day, if you want to get your creative juices flowing a little bit and watch some art, feel free. Let's start drawing. Alright, let's get into it. Like I said, I have no idea what character I'm going to draw, what this is going to be. Let's just start drawing. Let's just go. I usually start with your basic ball, you know, little circle. It's always that's like your standard kind of head shape. Is everything's going to kind of like spiral off of the dome, you know. It's essentially this is the cranium, this is the head. This is kind of like your standard start. This is your standard format you're drafting to any character. You'll start with that ball. Let's just do a person. We could do an animal. Maybe we'll do an animal next, but let's start off with a person. Let's just see who this is gonna be, you know? Oftentimes I'll go down to the jaw from the ball. Add an ear there. Also like these are all construction lines, so afterwards you can go in and darken in the lines that you want to solidify and you want to stand out. But this is just kind of to get your feel for the character, your feel for the form, feeling out the form and constructing where the eyes are going to be, where everything's going to be. That's what these lines are for. They're really messy, they're really rough, but that's okay. That's how it goes. But yeah, so these construction lines, that's how you do it. That's how you draw. So you got the eye line right here. Let's add in some eyes right here. We got the line going on the middle of the face. It's also just to keep everything balanced, so you know where everything is. Let's have them looking up. I like to have usually them looking off to the side or looking up, or sometimes I'll have them looking at the viewer, but it just depends. But let's just keep this guy looking off to the side. Nice thick eyebrows. Let's give him a nice kind of fat nose. It's always good to get like interesting features. Very like my style is very animated, very cartoony. That's just my thing. It's always been my style. Grew up on Disney. What do you expect? It's all I've ever known. But you have to know realism. In order to caricature something, you need to know realism. You need to know human anatomy. I did 3 years of media arts and animation in school, so I have a lot of knowledge of human anatomy and faces and the whole body. I had to draw nude people every day in my life drawing class. Naked girls, naked guys, you name it. It wasn't sexual, it's not like that. You gotta keep your mind professional. You gotta think of it, it's art. It's not like that. I'm not gonna get into that stuff. I learned a lot of anatomy is what I'm trying to say. I lost my train of thought. So anyways, you have to know realism in order to do cartoons, in order to caricature. Cartoon is just exaggeration. It's exaggeration off of real people, real animals, real life. It's exaggeration off of that, and that's what makes it a cartoon. That's what makes it animated and the caricature. So in order to draw cartoons and to draw in an animated style, you need to know the real thing, because that's your basis for everything. That's your foundation. Okay, so we got this guy coming together right now. He's looking off to the side in something. Maybe it's a naked life model. Maybe he's in a drawing class and the model just walked in and they just dropped their garments and they're willy-nilly. Maybe he just saw that and he's a little stunned. Maybe it's his first drawing class, like me, you know, freshman year in college. Or maybe sophomore year, I forgot when I took that life drawing course. But anyways, irrelevant. Little tiny lips. Big old nose, little tiny lips. I like this guy. It's coming together. Let's give him, what kind of hair should we give him? Or like a little part action. There we go. Some long hair. This little part there, some little guys popping up right there in the middle. There we go. Who is this guy? This guy doesn't know what's going on. He's confused. Or he just saw something that freaked him out, who knows. But that's what I love. I love there's something going on here. There's a story here. We're just finding it. We're finding the character, we're finding the story, we're finding it, the rhythm, we're finding everything. And afterwards you can kind of clean up a little bit. I'll clean up, but I'll usually I'll clean up where I feel like I need to clean up a little bit, but I'll still overall leave a lot of sketchiness. I love the look of I love the sketchy style. I just love leaving the rough drawings, the rough construction lines, because you really feel the artist's struggle. You feel the artist's thought process. You just feel it. You feel the gesture and the form, and the character and just everything. It's just there's something about it I think is beautiful. So I like the sketchy lines. I like leaving the roughs. Let's darken his hair a little bit. He's European. He's got dark hair. This guy's Italian. So he's got some dark features. There he is.